Chapter 1. The Outcast Cadet. The Galactic Defense Academy was not a place for mercy. Its towering spires gleamed under the twin suns of Centauri Prime, a symbol of order in a chaotic universe. Cadet Kale Veron knew this better than anyone. He had spent 3 grueling years training to become an elite officer, enduring brutal simulations, sleepless nights, and the constant pressure to prove himself. But none of that mattered now. Kale stood in the disciplinary chamber, his hands clenched behind his back, his uniform stripped of its insignia. The High Commander's voice boomed across the room. "Cadet Veron, your actions have endangered this institution. By interfering with a classified xenobiology division operation, you have violated direct orders. Effective immediately, you are expelled." Kale didn't flinch. He had expected this. 3 days ago, during a training exercise near the asteroid belt, he had stumbled upon a crashed escape pod. Inside was a girl, no, not a girl. Zirian. Her skin shimmered like liquid silver, her eyes glowing violet. She was wounded, her breathing shallow. The Academy's protocol was clear: report unknown alien lifeforms immediately. But when Kale saw the fear in her eyes, something inside him rebelled. He hid her. And now he was paying the price. Chapter 2. The Fugitive and the Outcast. Kale was given 12 hours to leave Centauri Prime. He packed what little he had: his cadet blade, a data chip with his unfinished thesis, and a ration pack. He didn't know where he would go. The Academy had been his only home since he was 15. As he stepped into the neon-lit streets of the capital city, a voice whispered behind him, "You saved me." He spun around. The Zirian girl stood in the shadows, her form flickering slightly, a cloaking ability, he realized. "You shouldn't be here," Kale hissed. "If they find you." "They won't." She stepped closer. "My name is Elora, and I owe you my life." Kale hesitated. He had already lost everything. What more did he have to lose? "Why were you running?" he asked. Elora's eyes darkened. "My people are enslaved by the Zereth Dominion. I was a prisoner. I escaped, but they'll never stop hunting me." Kale exhaled. He had heard rumors of the Dominion's cruelty. If they found her, she'd be dragged back in chains. "Then we run," he said. Chapter 3. A Bond Forged in Fire. The next few weeks were a blur of stolen ships, bounty hunters, and close calls. Kale's training kept them alive, but it was Elora's knowledge of the galaxy's underworld that found them safe havens. On a derelict freighter drifting near the edge of known space, Kale finally asked the question that had been burning in his mind. "Why did you stay with me? You could have disappeared." Elora turned to him, her fingers brushing against his. "Because you didn't see me as an experiment. You saw me." Something shifted between them in that moment. The tension that had been building, the lingering glances, the way his pulse raced when she was near, finally broke. Their lips met in the dim light of the freighter's control room, and for the first time since his exile, Kale didn't feel alone. Chapter 4. The Final Stand. Their peace didn't last. The Dominion found them. A warship descended upon their hideout, its cannons glowing red. Kale knew they couldn't outrun it. "Take the escape pod," Elora said, her voice desperate. "I'll distract them." "No." Kale grabbed her wrist. "We fight. Together." Using stolen tech and sheer desperation, they turned the freighter's failing systems into a weapon. Kale rerouted power to the engines, while Elora used her Zirian abilities to hack into the Dominion ship's shields. The explosion lit up the void. When the smoke cleared, the Dominion ship was crippled. Chapter 5. A New Beginning. With the bounty on their heads higher than ever, Kale and Elora knew they couldn't keep running forever. "There's a rebellion," Elora said one night. "A faction of Xerians and ex-Dominion soldiers. They're fighting back." Kale smirked. "Sounds like we'd fit right in." As they set course for the rebellion's hidden base, Kale realized something. He had lost the academy, his rank, his future, but in its place he had found something far greater. Love, purpose, a war worth fighting. And as Elora leaned into him, her silver skin glowing under the stars, he knew he wouldn't trade it for anything. Final chapter. A future among the stars. The rebellion's base was hidden deep within the ruins of an ancient ringworld, its shattered arches stretching into the void like the bones of a long-dead god. Kale had never seen anything like it. History and warfare intertwined in the silent metal. Elora guided their battered freighter through the debris field, her fingers dancing over the controls with effortless precision. "This is it," she murmured. "The last free outpost in this sector." Kale exhaled, watching as the rebel ships, some salvaged, some stolen, all defiant, came into view. "You sure they'll take us in?" He smirked. "After what we did to that Dominion cruiser, they'd be fools not to." A warm, if wary, welcome. The rebels were a mix of species. Xerians with their shimmering skin, former Dominion soldiers with cybernetic scars, and even a few rogue humans like Kale. Their leader, a grizzled Xerian warlord named Vexus, studied Kale with piercing gold eyes. "The Academy's disgraced cadet," Vexus rumbled. "And the runaway who's made the Dominion waste half their fleet chasing her." Kale straightened. "We want to fight." Vexus laughed. "Oh, you'll fight. But first you'll train. The Dominion doesn't play by Academy rules." Elora squeezed Kale's hand. "We're in." A moment of peace. That night, they stood on an observation deck, staring at the fractured ringworld and the stars beyond. Elora leaned against Kale, her warmth seeping into him. "You ever think about what happens after?" she asked softly. Kale frowned. "After the war? If we win." He hadn't. The future had always been a distant thing. First the Academy, then survival. Now, for the first time, he let himself imagine it. "Somewhere quiet," he said. "A planet with oceans. No wars. No running." Elora smiled. "I'd like that." The war ahead. The next morning they were given their assignments. Kale would join the strike teams. His academy training made him valuable. Elora, with her knowledge of Dominion systems, would work in intelligence. As they suited up, Kale caught her wrist. "No reckless moves. We survive this. Together." Elora's eyes gleamed. "Promise." And as the rebellion's ships powered up, their engines humming with defiance, Kale knew one thing for certain. This wasn't the end of their story. It was just the beginning. Final lines. The stars stretched endlessly before them, not as a void to be feared, but a frontier to be claimed. And for the first time in his life, Kale wasn't following orders. He was making his own destiny.